Okay guys, we're going to do another video here on positioning, and this time we're going to focus on the two center back positions. So let's orient ourselves. We got our goalie, we got our two center backs, Flash is one of them. We got our three midfielders and our striker. The other team set up the same way with their goalie, two defenders, three midfielders, and striker. So with our positioning, when we have the ball, when we're our center backs, if our goalie has the ball, every time you want to get back and wide as well to become an easy option. Our wings do the same thing, and then our center mid finds the space in here. So every time you want to get back and wide, every time our goalie has the ball. When they play it out to you, you always want to receive it with a high foot so you can see the whole field and be able to make a good decision that way. So the other thing is, anytime the wing on your side has the ball, you want to position yourself back at about a 45-degree angle usually, and back with enough space so that if they need to, they can play the ball back to you and you have enough time to control it and get your head up and make a good decision with that ball without having any pressure from the other team. If the ball is over here and this center back is positioned for a good pass back, this other defender is going to shift over and position themselves as well. So if we do play it back, we can easily swing it to this other defender and swing it to the other side of the field like so. So if it comes to this center back, he plays it over to this center back, and then we've switched the point of attack. One way to think about that happens a lot as we're attacking up on the other side of the field. And we're up here, and they've shifted over, and they're playing good defense on us, and we are up like so. And if our wing has the ball and they don't have any good options here because they're all guarded pretty tightly, then we want to look to swing it to the other side of the field, and one of the best ways to do that is through these two center backs. So they always got to be looking for that option and be available for that option. So as soon as they play the ball back to this center back, these four players, the two wings and the two center backs, need a fan out. And what I mean by that is you've got a fan here, and these old fans, they fan out like that. So what that means is they got to spread out in this position. So they play it back there, the wing drops back and wide, this other defender drops back, and this wing needs to drop back and wide. So it's a nice shape of that fan to be able to swing that ball around the back, and that needs to be immediately. So we play it back here, this wing always needs to drop back and wide after that pass, and then this center back can play it over here and immediately drop behind them for a back pass if needed, and then over here. So anytime one center back has it, the other center back doesn't want to be flat with them, they want to be back a little bit. So it makes it an easier and safer pass, and also if they lose the ball, they can cover them, okay? So other positioning things when we have the ball. So anytime the wings have it, if the wing's on this side, this center back's going to support it, and this center back's going to shift over, okay? And vice versa, if it's over here, they're going to shift over. So they almost always pretend like you have an imaginary rope where they keep this positioning distance from each other to provide a lot of balance on the field. So another thing for center backs, if we play it into our center mid, these two, they have one forward to guard the two center backs. So these center backs need to split and become passing options for this, our center mid, if needed, okay? The other thing is, as we come up and attack down here, and our wings push all the way up here and we're attacking, we will shift over like this. There's all this space here that this center back is going to push up here for a dump pass to provide some support for this wing with the ball. If they get stuck, we don't want to force it where we don't have any options, so we can pass it back here, and immediately we can look to maybe swing it across the back again or to find another option that's open. So anytime it's pushed up here, this center back's going to shift over and push up into this space, and vice versa. If it's over here, then they're going to shift like that, and this center back's going to push into this space, and this center back is going to stay back to mark their forward, okay? So a couple other things that's really important when we have the ball is, let's say that you do have the ball and you're under some pressure. If you don't have any options, all of yours are marked tightly, then it's okay to clear the ball far out of the field. You can even kick it out of bounds if needed. That's better than losing the ball. One rule, a good rule for a center back, is you should never get tackled. You should never get tackled, because if you get tackled and lose the ball, there is nobody behind you to stop their forward from going straight at our goal. So if you are under pressure and you do not have an option to pass the ball, it is okay to clear it out of bounds and to reset, drop back, and get your teammates organized. Okay? So another thing that's important is on corner kicks, when we have a corner kick, if number 3 is down here taking the corner and our team's all pushed up here, attacking, trying to score, usually what's going to happen is they'll have their forward and our center back there, and the other center back has all this space. So as soon as our person is getting ready to kick it, this center back should sprint up here for a back pass, and they can either cross it to the far post or have a shot if they have a shot, or make a pass if somebody's open. But that's what they're going to do. They're going to wait here and allow this space to be created, and as soon as they're ready to take a corner kick, they're going to call for the ball and have all this time and space to deal with. Okay, so hopefully that helps you a little bit for positioning if you're playing a center back, and it's either one of the center backs, it's the same rules. So we just use flash to demonstrate the left center back. So hopefully that helps you.